All right, man. So UFC 172 main event. Um, John Jones, Glover Teixeira. Now, I've seen Glover Teixeira fight. Dude is no joke, but you probably seen him fight way more than me. So you probably gonna have to fill me in on this dude. More like on his background and who he's fought and what this dude's actually capable of, because I already know what John Jones is all about. So, and some people may not even be familiar with Glover Teixeira themselves. So, fill me in, man. How dangerous is this dude?
All right, well, he's very dangerous because he has Mike Tyson type of power too, and that guy drops people. Like, he really is one of those people that probably has really dense bone structure. So and also tendons, because a lot of people don't understand. They wonder how, like, somebody like Anderson Silva just knocks people out, and he's so lanky, right? He doesn't have all that muscle mass on him. It has a lot to do sometimes with people's bone density, and also how strong the tendons are in their joint, in their muscles and whatnot. Some people's bodies and muscle structures are different. And Glover, not only is he stocky, okay, big, but he also has the true freak power to go with it. Because sometimes you see fighters that look like him that don't have the power you would think a fighter like that should have, what would have, and don't have the power. They get tired quick or whatever not. Glover, now, I will reference, okay, he fought Ryan Bader. Do I think Glover's chin is invincible? No. Do I think he's tough? Yeah. I think, he'll go out swinging, but Ryan Bader dropped him for a second. He did hurt him. And he got up and one-two'd him, and that's all it takes from Glover. So Glover's a threat. I mean, if John gets carried away, he could catch one on the chin and get dropped. See, we've seen John Jones taken down, but we've never seen John Jones dropped.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So if John gets careless and gets caught, and I just want to, if John could take a punch from Glover Teixeira, then goddamn. You know what I mean? Then goddamn. I mean, then John Jones is more phenomenal than even I thought. I mean, seriously. I mean, if you can take a punch from that guy to the face and not drop, then shit. Because let me tell you something. Glover, without a doubt, believes he's gonna finish John Jones. That's what he's saying. He's saying, I'm just gonna go in there and I'm gonna finish this guy.
Yeah, I've been listening to. I've been watching a lot of interviews, man, with different fighters, and even guys like Lyoto Machida, and they're saying that if it's one guy that could actually pull the upset, they feel it could be this dude.
A lot of people say that. He's also Brazilian, and they also could be friends too. I mean.
What kind of techniques and skills do you see that he could give John Jones any problems? Well, I don't know too much about his skills and his technical expertise.
Well, he's good on the ground. He's got, I believe him to be a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's got heavy hands. He's like a boxer too. He's kind of like he's like a Junior Dos Santos with more grappling. Put it that way.
Okay.
But yeah, he's like a Junior Dos Santos type of. He's like a light heavyweight version of Junior Dos Santos.
Gotcha.
I mean, does he have the endurance? I don't know. Especially when you're going up with somebody like John Jones, who's, I mean, super athletic, can move around. We'll just have, and John likes to use those electrical kicks.
Yeah.
Things like that. Knees, flying knees.
Yeah.
I mean, put it this way: John Jones could hurt Teixeira. It's not like he can. I mean, if Ryan Bader can drop Teixeira and daze him for a second, John Jones could rock him and maybe put him away. If John puts away Teixeira, man, damn, that will make a hell of a statement.
That's very impressive, man.
Oh yeah. And look, as far as Teixeira lost his first MMA fight via TKO by punches and elbows. That was WEC. He lost his first match and he won the next couple. He lost a unanimous decision on his fourth fight, and he hasn't lost since. That was a long time ago, and I believe that was back in like 2005.
Yeah.
He hasn't lost since 2005, and it's 2014, and he's been winning.
So he's on a tear as well.
Yeah, yep. I mean, like I said, he's got wins with submission, guillotine choke, triangle choke, arm triangle, knockouts, rear naked chokes. I mean, so he's all around. He's all around.
Gotcha.
So he's a threat. I mean, his biggest threat to John is his power.
Gotcha.
Everything else, I think I can see John dealing with, but John just has to not get caught on that chin.
So, if he gets him on the ground, what? Because we've only seen one fighter get John on the ground, and that was Gustafsson. So if this Teixeira guy gets him on the ground, what do you think is going to happen?
He's in trouble. He's in trouble because Glover is stronger than he is. Glover's strong. Glover's a guy that gets on top of you. He's not going to get off you.
Gotcha.
He's stronger than you. John. Only thing John could do is hope to, unless John goes for like a triangle, submission, or tries to pull like a submission out of his ass. I mean, to stop the guy. But I think that Glover's too strong for him. If Glover does get him down for some reason, which I think it's going to be hard to get him to get John down for him, because he's the kind of guy that grabs your kick and then tries to take you down.
Yeah.
And John is very good at changing levels with his kicks, so he might not see where they're coming from.
Yeah, because when I saw this dude fight, his style seems kind of unpredictable. Like you don't know where that right hand is going to come from. You know what I'm saying?
He'll take a fight wherever. He'll take a win however he can get it.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: if John Jones wins this fight, what do you think is going to be next?
Alex Gustafsson.
The rematch.
The rematch. That's been confirmed already. They already told Alex.
It's already signed in stone?
Well, that I don't know.
Okay.
I know it's been said in the air. I don't know if it's been written in stone.
Huh. Man, that's going to be one hell of a rematch.
That's if John can get past Glover. We'll see. I think John has the tools to beat Glover. He's younger.
Right.
He's more agile. He has a
longer range as well in the arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Taller
He's
too.
got a more impressive resume.
Taller in height, obviously resume. Yeah.
He's got a more impressive resume than Glover. But like I said, let me tell you something, man. Styles make fights. That's even true for MMA. I mean, a guy might look terrible. That's why, fighters beat other fighters that, someone that they lost to, you know what I'm saying, can beat, or something like that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like two guys to fight the same fighter, and like me and you fight, right? Let's say you beat me, and then you fight John Jones, and John Jones whoops your ass, but then I get a shot at John Jones, and then I beat John Jones.
Yeah.
Styles make fights.
Right. Yeah.
Can't really judge it by, he beat this person, so automatically he'll win. It just don't work that way. That don't work in boxing either.
Yeah, it's true. It's very true. So damn, man, this is how would you rank this? I mean, how would you rank UFC 172? These two, I mean, there was another fight before the co-main event. I just forgot the names. That fight looked pretty good. How would you rank this among other UFC events?
Well, I think it's an epic card. I think it's just the two main events is enough to convince me to watch it.
Like probably like top 10 of all time best UFC events.
Nah.
Not that good.
That's a way more complicated discussion because there's been so many good cards.
Yeah.
Even before MMA was as popular as mainstream, like mainstream as it is now, TV and whatever. There's been stacked cards, so that's I don't know. I can't really say.
Yeah, I feel you, man. But you know what though, man? I'm just gonna have
Luke
to
Rockhold and Tim Bosch.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna look forward to that one too. But I'm gonna have to go with John Jones, man. Unanimous decision. I'm just gonna have to go with what I know. I know this dude Glover Teixeira. I know he's no joke.
He's lost before.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard to at this point. It's kind of hard to still go against him, even though people could say or whatever. Like even like you said that he felt he lost against Gustafsson.
Yeah, I think he got the best of him.
Yeah, I'm still gonna have to go with John, man.
Yeah, well, and I don't fault you for that. I think that.
But like you said, though, if he knocks him out, then damn, that'll be amazing.
I know that Glover. Look, Glover does not get taken down. His takedown defense is impeccable. His takedown defense is impeccable. So I think he has a perfect takedown defense record.
So, with that being said, basically, so the fight is pretty much going to play out like more of a stand-up. Whoever has the better stand-up, you would say.
Unless Glover wants to tries to take it to the ground.
Tries to take it to the ground, yeah.
Or John tries to trip him up. I've been watching like John's training videos. Like I said, he's on my Instagram and he's always posting vids.
Yeah.
Anybody who follows John Jones on Instagram sees it. He pretty much documents every day of his life throughout the day. I mean, he posts his cool little stuff here and there.
Yeah.
Let show people, share parts of his life, with the public.
Yeah.
Especially with his training and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm not gonna root against John. I don't like. For me, this is one of those fights where I don't know who's gonna win. I just don't know who's gonna. I know John Jones has been training his butt off. I know Glover's been training his butt off. I like both of them personally as fighters, and
so you can't call it right now at this point.
I can't because I truly feel like if Glover connects on John's chin, he'll drop him. And all it takes is a knockout to end anything. One punch can drop you, and that's it. It happened to Cain Velasquez.
Yeah, I remember that.
It happened to him. I mean, and look at him. He's on top. He came back and redeemed himself twice against JDS.
Right.
But that still happened.
Yeah.
So I mean, John could outwork Glover and win.
Yeah.
John could catch him, hurt him, drop him, TKO him.
True.
So really, it's up in the air, man. I really don't have a definitive opinion about who's gonna win.
I got you. All right, man. Well, hey, man, I appreciate the time. On a real note, I really appreciate the time, and we'll probably have to do a post-fight video.
No doubt.
Depending on how good it is and this and that, and Keith Thurman fights on the same night, so it's gonna be kind of crazy.
Yeah, I know, man. That's been happening a lot lately.
I know, but I'll let you know what happens, whatnot, and we'll definitely do a post-fight video depending on what happens and whatnot.
Sounds good.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
All right, take it easy, Jay.
All right, man.